Hey guys, this is Tony Brown, and today we'll be installing Xampp, or Xampp. That stands for Cross or Cross Platform, Apache HTTP Server, MySQL, PHP, and Perl. And what we're going to be doing is installing a web server on your local computer. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. If you go ahead and open up your browsers to google.com, and let's type in Xampp, and what's going to pull up is Apache Friends-Xampp. That's the link that we want, so let's go ahead and click on it. Now from here, depending on what type of system you have, depends on what you need to download. Now I'm running a Windows system. I think this is Windows 7, so I'm going to click on Xampp for Windows. If you have a Macintosh, just scroll down a little bit and click on Mac OS X. So this will work on Windows and Macintosh. So I'm going to click on this one, and then I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and where it says jump off point, we want to download Xampp. So let's go ahead and click on that, and we want to install the installer. You can either install by zip or 7-zip, but the most easiest way to install is by using the installer. So we'll click here. And it's starting to download. Alright, so the file's downloaded. It's about 102 megabytes, so it's going to take a minute or two depending on your internet connection. So down here at the bottom, we're going to click on it to open it. And it asks you, do you want to make the following changes? Let's click yes. And we wait. And we'll go ahead and click through these few buttons. If you start to install it and there's an issue, turn off your antivirus system and run this program again. Alright, so we get the welcome screen. Click setup, make sure everything is checked. That is Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, FTP server, the Mercury Mail Center, Tomcat, PHP, Perl, PHP Webalizer, and Fake SendMail. Select the folder. You can either use the default folder or change it to something else. And it tells you a little bit about free installers. And click next, and that screen pops up, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to click on next, and then it starts to install. Alright, it's going to take a few more minutes for the installer to finish, but when you see a command prompt pop up, it's almost complete. Alright, so at this point we're done, and it says setup is finished installing Xampp on your computer. Do you want to start the control panel now? Now if you look down at the very bottom of your screen, let's say click on that up arrow, you should see this little symbol here once you start the control panel. So whenever you need to get to it, it'll be in this area right here. So let's go ahead and start the control panel and hit finish. As you can see, there goes your control panel button. And once you click on it once, you'll see Apache, MySQL, FileZilla, Mercury, and Tomcat. Now let's go ahead and click Start for Apache. And let's hit Start for MySQL. Now, if you run into the issue where you try to turn on Apache and it keeps giving you red or yellow, if you read down in here, it will tell you exactly what's going on. What was happening for mine was my port 443 was being used by Skype with PID 3228. Your PID will be totally different. But down here in this area right here, if you see a little green Skype button turned on, you've got to turn that off before Apache will run. As long as these two guys up here, which we just turned on, the ones we'll be using for class, as long as these two are on and they're green, we're good to go.